Howdy, welcome back to Adjective, Noun Gaming presents Sunset and Stardew. Once again, I'm joined tonight by my good friend, Ben. How you doing, Ben?
I'm doing alright, buddy. How are you?
Not bad. I've been in kind of a bad mood today for seemingly no reason. One of those kind of days. I don't know why. But, you know.
Oh.
Oh, you know. But anyway, maybe some Stardew Valley will lift my spirits a little bit. We're gonna rejoin Buddy Ben on Blowhole Farm. I'm gonna take the reins of my precious character Big Willie once again. I'm gonna take the reins of Big Willie. We're off to a great fucking start.
Hey.
There's the suggestive themes that you've come to know and love from.
There he is.
There I am. Let's see. So what do we got going on in the coop?
Got a little chick. Oh shit! It's a chicken now.
Cut the roof off the coop. Rrr. That's a rap lyric, I think.
Is it?
They say, don't they? They talk about coops all the time.
I think. Okay. I think it might mean like a car.
Well, yeah, I know, Ben. I know.
Okay.
It's a play on words. I'm not a fucking idiot. I might seem like it sometimes, but I know the difference between coop and coop with two O's and coop with O-U and then coo, C-O-U. Is it X? Is that how you spell that word?
What?
What's that word? Like stage a coup?
That's C-O-U-P.
Oh, coop. See, that's another one.
C-O-U-P-E is the car, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, he might be right. So it turns out Ben the
I'm doubting myself.
Yeah, Ben the fucking rap lyric expert here tonight with us. What other knowledge can you impart upon me, sir?
None. I just woke up.
Okay. Oh man.
Oh,
this is that content that I crave, baby. All right, so let's get the conversation going here. Have you been playing any games lately?
I started playing 1.0 Astroneer.
Okay, yeah.
Trying to get back into that, but
yeah.
Man, that game's opening loop is the same still, and
it is.
It's fine, but it's just, I mean, it's like a game that I should just play for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like every day or something like that, but I like want to get into it really deep, and it's just, I don't know, it's not doing it for me.
I only played it for an hour, and I did. Of course, that was my first time coming to it. Like 1.0 is like my first experience with the game. I had never played it pre 1.0, and that tutorial was like very lengthy and kind of complicated. But I did like.
I didn't play through the tutorial because like I've been checking in on it, and the base building stuff is pretty much the same as the last major update.
Yeah,
and I like it. It's kind of cool, but I do like the new research stuff. It's pretty good. Like, it's a little bit better because you can just scan stuff out in the wild by yourself.
Yeah.
Because that was kind of the thing with the last update. It was like, you had to build this research station, and then, like, it's kind of hard to get these bits. But I kind of dig it. It's just, I just can't get into it for, like, a long time. I just have to figure out kind of a better loop to it.
Yeah.
And I think I might try to start playing it with controller so I can like sit back and play it.
Yeah. So I will say it didn't feel super great on mouse and keyboard from when I played of it.
Oh.
I did like the terraforming stuff with the mouse though. I felt like they gave you a lot of control over that.
Cool.
Anything else other than Astroneer lately, or has that been it?
No. Been keeping up with Pokemon, just a little bit less than normal.
Yeah.
Because the weather's been kind of garbage.
Yeah.
But went to San Antonio and played a bunch of Pokemon there because that city is Pokemon heaven.
Yeah. That picture that you sent me was crazy. But the only time I've seen a picture crazier than that was like somebody on Twitter one time posted Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is just unfair.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, like pretty much every 20 feet or so was a stop, and if you wanted to do it, you could do it. If not, like, you know, you would eventually run across one.
Yeah.
So it was cool because like, and there were like gyms all over too, so that was pretty fun because like sometimes I needed like waste items to get them out of my bag, and like you just do a pretty I don't know, like fruitless gym battle. Like you would fight but pretty much lose. Like you might win like one or two, but then eventually you would wipe. So then it's like, oh, I can use all these potions up, make room in my bag. So that was cool.
Yeah,
That was a really fun time.
yeah, back in the heat of my Pokemon Go days, which was pretty much over the summer of 2018, we were going to the park like 3 or 4 days a week. So I was getting
Yeah,
potions left and right, Pokeballs left and right. And you really don't realize how much you miss being able to go to those Pokestops all the time until the winter gets really bad.
yeah.
But yeah, they're doing some kind of event this weekend, I think. Some kind of community thing, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember which Pokemon's being featured. And then I saw the Pokemon for March is going to be Trico. But I don't know how much
That's
experience
cool.
you have with catching Tricos. Those things are little assholes to catch.
Yeah,
I don't know why. There's certain ones I'm sure you've come across. There's certain ones that like doesn't matter whether it's big or small or combat level, like high or low. Some of them you just have a hard time catching. Like Tricos are one of them. Torchics are another one. I don't know.
yeah.
Probably not a good time to start the mines since it's already 3 o'clock.
Ooh, chipped amphora.
What is
What's
that?
this guy? Gunther can tell you more about that in the museum.
Hmm.
It's like a pot
Interesting.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so did a lot of Pokemon. Been like playing Egg Inc. a bit, which is like a clicker on the phone.
Oh, okay.
Checking in with that, but I'm like near the end game of that, so it's like really slow going.
Yeah.
Um,
And then you got to figure out what your next clicker is going to be.
yeah. Um, I might dive into like a Yakuza game this weekend
Yeah, you've been talking about that for a little while now.
because they just put out one. They just put out Kiwami 1.
Yeah.
Oh no, I need to go talk to the other guy. And so I might get that on Steam and then try that.
Do we need Holly for any bundles?
I don't think so. I think we already did the winter thing.
Okay, yeah. All right, I just wanted to check. What about fishing bundles? We don't need. Do we need stuff for that?
I would have to check.
Okay. I have, because in my inventory right now, I have a squid. Am I keeping a squid for some
What just
reason? Don't we
happened?
have to give that to somebody from the last time we played?
I don't know. Yeah, you can check your thing. It was like when I checked my journal, it was just like, hey, you caught a squid. Good job.
Let's see. Oh, catch a squid. Bring Willie a squid. That's who.
I must have done that yesterday
Okay.
or last time.
Yesterday.
Yesterday
Yesterday, 2 weeks ago.
feels so far away.
Yeah, I looked. I think the last time we recorded one of these episodes was the 7th.
Oh boy.
So it's been a little while. Hey,
Just a
look
bit.
at our money situation right now.
Oh, nice, 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 nice,
Six, six,
nice.
6, and 69. That is nice. Let's see. So yeah, so the clicker game for you and Pokemon Go and Astroneers. I pretty much sum it up.
Yep, that's pretty much it. Like, been watching a lot of different stuff. Been trying to catch up on things. I was like, what was the thing that caught my eye? I've been watching a really good Let's Play of like Resident Evil 2. That's been fun to watch.
Which one are you watching?
The Giant Bomb Playdate one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that and then
That's been a joy.
yeah, I've been watching the Resident Knievel stuff with Mike Mahardy
Oh,
and Mary Kish
yeah.
occasionally. You
I
should
probably
watch
like
that.
that a
Yeah,
lot.
you would like that a
Yeah.
lot. But yeah, they did they haven't, or yeah, they just did one for the new one, or they're doing
Okay.
it now, I think. But the one that I've been watching is the original Resident Evil 2.
Nice.
I'll put that on sometimes in the background at work.
Yes, been watching that. Haven't played Apex in a long time.
Yeah, John and I just did a stream of that yesterday, and you watched a lot of
Yeah.
that. The first like 4 or 5 matches or so were pretty quick in and out, like not much kills or damage going on. Then I had a couple good moments. I don't know if you saw the couple times that I actually did okay in it.
Yeah.
I think I ended up with like 6 or 7 kills on the night, so
Nice.
pretty good. Yeah, I've been in Apex. I've been playing as Bangalore mostly.
Okay.
And then when I switch to a different character, it'll either be Gibraltar or it'll be Bloodhound. But I typically main Bangalore. That's who I've been playing as. For whatever reason, I
I
just
think
like.
your axe might be done.
Yeah, I went to Gunther today, and he said he was still working on it. Or not Gunther,
Okay.
but Clint.
Other dude.
Yeah, I get those two mixed up all the time.
Getting that hardwood.
As far as what I've been
Oh,
playing,
hey.
I've been playing a couple new games that came out last week.
Yeah.
I played some Crackdown 3.
Yeah.
That game's not too bad. It's not
Yeah.
it's not particularly great, but I got it on Game Pass, so
Right.
technically didn't pay anything for it, and I think that's the best way to play that. Terry Crews is in that game in a major way.
Yeah.
It's been kind of funny to experience that. So I definitely picked him as the playable character for myself, and I've been enjoying just like looking at that character model, getting into shenanigans. And then, I don't know. It's like I played Crackdown 1 so long ago that I forget what Crackdown's kind of all about. But
Yeah.
I was looking at a little bit of Crackdown stuff, and it seems like the first game might even be better than this one somehow.
Yeah.
But
I think from what I've seen of like 2,
yeah,
I think the thing that most disappoints me is like the side mission stuff is like really repetitive.
yeah,
Whereas in the first one, I feel like all the little mini bosses, while like they were like go and kind of shoot these guys, but like all the locations seemed really unique.
yeah.
So like that's what I kind of remember from it. So I think that's what kind of like bummed me out, where I was like watching I think the quick look of it, and it was like here's a metro station, there's like 2 of these.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, well, that's a bummer, like because the other ones are like, oh, these, because I played the first one, I don't know, a few years ago, I think, because I got it at like the exchange for $5 and then just went home and played it.
Yeah.
And was like, okay, this is cool for a night, like, and there's like some neat stuff going on here, but if it's like similar, like if it's just all the same like stuff to unlock like fighting the actual bosses, that seems kind of not fun.
Yep, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. The shooting feels pretty good. You know, for what it's worth, the shooting does feel pretty
Sure.
good. They give you a really good supply of ammo, so I really didn't feel like I was like struggling in any of the firefights, at least so far.
Yeah.
I've died once during like one of the boss things, so I have a feeling the boss fights are going to keep ramping up. But it is just that same loop of like do a bunch of small stuff to get enough points to unlock the big stuff.
Sure.
And the story, of course, is just like practically non-existent. At least, I mean, I tried my hardest to pay attention to it for a while, but then I was like, this is not taken at all. So I don't think really the first game wasn't really even known for its story, was it?
No, it was like some of the characters were a little goofy, like they would like zoom in on them, but oh man, we were so close.
I will say though, it's a very good podcast or like watching a video while you play the game, because it's very mindless in that sense. And then on the other end of the spectrum, on the more complicated, completely different kind of game, I've been playing a lot more of Metro Exodus, and I've been really enjoying that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you said you have been enjoying that?
Yeah, I have been a lot.
That's cool.
I really like that game a lot. I noticed on Giant Bomb that none of those guys are really into it. I think it really helps to I guess the only way I could sum it up would be I don't think this is going to be the game to change people's minds about Metro. Like if you don't like it, it's probably not going to change your mind on it too much. But I think it's the best Metro that I've played. But then again, I haven't played Last Light, which is a lot of people's favorite.
Okay.
So, yeah, 2033 is the one that I've played, and it was definitely more survival and a lot more horror. Like there was a lot more creatures than fighting people, from what I remember. And then Last Light was much more action, but still survival. This new one, there's a lot of creatures and stuff still, but I feel like I've been getting into firefights with like humans than creatures.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just your typical survival thing. Like it kind of almost feels like the new Resident Evil in a way, like where you have to budget your bullets very carefully.
Yeah.
And running away is definitely the best option sometimes. But I do like that one gun that they brought back, and I'm terrible with names, like I always say I am, but the one that's basically like the souped up BB gun thing, but it shoots like balls.
Okay, like the pneumatic or whatever.
Yeah, I can't remember what they called it in this, but like it's like really it's caused some tense situations because it's like a pump gun. So like
Yeah.
you like you're holding it like, and you hold down the X button and then you use the right trigger to like pump it up real quick.
Okay.
And then you can like upgrade the tank on it. So like let's say after like firing it 10 or 15 times, you have to repump it again. Well, maybe a new upgrade will make it so it's only 5 or 10 instead of 10 or 15
Oh, that's
shots.
cool.
But I've been finding I've been using that gun more than anything because for whatever reason, the way they budget the resources you pick up in the world, I always end up with enough materials to craft like 60 of those like
Oh, wow.
balls, and then
Yeah.
like to compare, like I only ever really have like 10 or 15 bullets for any of my other guns at any given
Sure.
time, so I have to like really think about what I'm going to do with them. But
That's cool, I guess. That sounds neat.
yeah, no, it's a beautiful looking game. It's like one of the best 4K games I think I've ever seen. They did some really cool stuff with the lighting in this.
Yeah.
So like it's a stealth game too, in part. Like if you want it to be, like every situation can kind of be approached from a stealth perspective because, like I said, it's a lot of fighting other like human characters. And so
Yeah.
if you're like sneaking up to like one of their base camps or like one of the buildings they're hid out in, you can sneak around and you just push the X button to like turn the lights out. So like you can like
Oh,
you can like put
okay.
you can like put a candle out, or you can put a fire out, you can put a furnace out, and then it takes away from all the light and then they can't see you. And
That's
then
neat.
yeah, and then the other day, because you have a little flashlight that you can like
Yeah.
hold while you're holding on like on your gun, but you have to charge it. Like you have like this little charger thing you have to do, and it's another one of those pump things. Like you use the right trigger to like pump it really quick to charge it up.
Okay.
And the other night I got night vision goggles, and that's been
Ooh.
really cool. And the night vision goggles in this are really neat. Like you literally just like hold. See, that's the only thing. The same kind of problem I had with Red Dead Redemption 2, like of like giving like multiple buttons like the same. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like this game is really bad about that. Also, like hold down LB, then hold down X,
Huh.
then press A. You know what I mean? Like a lot of really
Yeah.
overly complicated button prompts. But other than that, yeah, my complaints are pretty minor compared to some of the reviews I've been reading and stuff. But I would say overall, if you've never, not you particularly, but anybody, if you've never played a Metro game before and you're interested, this is the best one that I've played. But if you've
Okay.
played Metro before and haven't liked it, I don't think it's going to change your mind.
Sure.
Because I
Alright.
think it's just a really good version of what they've been doing. The only other thing I will say is playing a lot of games lately with like narrating protagonists. It's weird to have a game where all the other characters are very verbally active, but your character is completely silent.
Huh.
But he reads in the menus. So like I don't know if it's like
Wow.
excerpts from like the book, the book series or whatever.
Yeah.
But like on the loading screens, which that's another thing, loading screens are really long. But it'll have clips like where he'll read, and like you're like supposedly like thinking like, okay, this is my character, like man, he won't shut up like during these loading screens, but you can't get a word out of him in the game because he's completely silent.
Weird.
And there's times where it just feels like oddly inappropriate. Like there's like
That-
you like go to like save this one girl on the team, and she's like down, and she's just like, oh Artyom, it's so good to see you, and then like 5-second pause. Okay, so what's the plan then? And like just like all these spots where like you feel like you should be replying but you're not.
Yeah.
So,
Interesting.
but I like I said, I've been really enjoying the actual gameplay of it. I can't wait to play some more of it this weekend. But yeah, that's pretty much been it for me at least. And then on the Epic Games Store update for the week,
Yeah.
I really want to play Hades after watching those no clips docs about it.
Oh yeah.
Those have been good. And I love Supergiant's games. Like Bastion.
Yeah.
Bastion's an awesome game, and I liked what I played of Pyre, but Pyre's a weird game from them. It's not anything like Bastion or what's the other one? What's the other one I really
Transistor.
like? Transistor, yeah. I have Transistor on my phone actually. I got that for 99 cents one time.
That's neat.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I really want to play Hades, so I'm going to probably do that sometime in the near future. And then that game, Thimbleweed Park, is free on the Epic Games Store right now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And so
Because
I
it was Axiom Verge for the longest time, and
yeah, I have that in my library. I've played Axiom Verge, and that's like a really good like Metroidvania style
Yeah.
game. But I was very excited to see Thimbleweed Park come to something where I don't have to pay for it. As like shitty as that sounds, because it's like one of those games that like I've wanted to play, but I just never bought it. But I think I'm going to be recording a video, sometime soon with Thimbleweed Park. I just really want to check it out and see what it's all about. I've gotten some Twin Peaks vibes from that game.
Yeah.
And that's what's got me really interested in playing it. I actually don't know much about it. Like, I've purposely kept myself in the dark because it seems like a story-heavy kind of game. But is it like an adventure game?
Yeah, as far as I know, it's just like classic point and click.
Okay, that's what I thought. But yeah,
What you up to today in
Stardew? I'm mining.
Okay. You should come back near the farm, and then we'll go do that like area that's blocked off by the log.
Oh yeah. Give me 1 minute. I'll be back.
Since at least my axe has been upgraded. I don't know about yours.
Yeah, mine got upgraded.
Nice.
All right, I'm heading back now.
I'm working on building some advanced sprinklers.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's it for me. I check in with Pokemon Go daily just to keep the streaks up with catching at least. I'm not near Pokestops every day to spin them, but do that every day. Kristen and I play a game on our phones called Wordscapes.
Okay.
We've been playing that for a while. It's like not a word search game, but like it's just like a blank word search, and then you just have to like, I don't know what you would call that. It's just a word puzzle game. Like it's like a blank thing, and then you just type words in, and if they appear, then that means you found that word.
Okay.
I guess it's a word search game, but it's, you know what I mean. Like the words aren't there.
Sure.
Like you have to type them.
Yeah.
In. And it's like a coin based game. So like you can like get hints based on coins that you earn from doing. And there's like a daily puzzle, which is like a bigger, longer, harder puzzle, and we do those like first thing, and then we'll knock out a couple smaller ones. But as far as I can tell, we've done like hundreds of these puzzles, and there's no end in sight with them. So, all right, where are you at right now?
I'm fishing on the river, just a little bit south of that.
Okay, I'm back at the farm whenever you're ready to do this thing.
Yeah, let's go meet there.
Where's it at? Is it down like near like Marnie's?
It's like south of the farm, and then to the it's like near the where the cart shows up.
Oh, like the Enchanted Forest thing? Is that what you're?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, we play Wordscapes every day. Every once in a while, she and I will get hooked on something that like we'll only play each other in. So like lately, it's been Trivia Crack.
Nice.
We just it's just fun to do something as a couple like that sometimes. Let's see. I haven't. Let's see here. I need to put my axe and my scythe back in where they are supposed to go. Okay. Fuck yeah! Get out of here, log. Oh, get these worms.
Blap. Blap.
Blap, blap, blap.
Blap.
Blap, blap, blap. Man, my inventory is all fucked up. Normally I put all my tools and weapons by each other.
Slice.
Do we need hardwood currently for anything?
I think eventually we will.
Okay. Well, might as well. We can check in on this occasionally and get some.
Get it. Slime, get it.
I think you give something to this statue and you get like a star.
Yeah, you get like a sweet. It's like the sweet thing they want. Secret entrance. Woo!
Yeah, overall, February's been kind of a weird month. It's just like not much has been going on, like life-wise or game-wise or anything like that. I'm really looking forward to playing the Division 2 with you for sure.
Yeah, I started getting more excited about that just because it'll be a good zone out game.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't know if Ben and I have talked about this in the podcast before. That's one of the few games you and I have played like to completion together for the most part. Like we did that and some. Like I think the only reason we stopped is because we didn't really want to get into that dark zone shit that was like really hard.
Right.
But I told you I played the beta for Division 2, didn't I?
Oh, did you? Yeah, I think you did tell me that.
For some reason, when I put in for the code, I downloaded for the Xbox version, which I guess, and it might end up being a good thing because now I'll be used to the Xbox controller when we play on PC.
Sure.
But we played through the first Division back when you still had a PS4.
Yep.
But yeah, that game was a lot of fun. That was a really good mindless loot and shoot kind of game.
Yeah. Good game to put on some music in the background and just blast some idiots.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I feel bummed out because I know that that's what a lot of people want Anthem to be, and I just don't think it is for a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's a real bummer of a game.
Let's get more chickens.
Let's get more chickens. That's my favorite Modest Mouse song.
Oh, you should have went fishing in that place. Forgot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I need water. Oh.
Yeah, I was thinking a little bit about Anthem this week, and I was like, man, if I wanted to play a game like this, I'd just play Destiny 2.
Yeah.
Because Destiny 2 has been very enjoyable.
Oh. Whew. All right, what do you want to do today?
Oh, let's see. Well, it's winter, so, I mean, we can look into getting another chicken if you want.
Oh, someone come to talk to me.
Hello there, Dad. I have some exciting news. I'll be selling new seed varieties in my shop next year. I should have one new variety per season.
Cool.
Well, that's
Thanks,
all I wanted to
guy.
say. Have a good one. You know, I wouldn't even bother trying my competitor seeds. Pure seeds are the highest quality seeds you'll find anywhere. That's a promise.
Okay, Pierre.
We get it. We'll buy seeds from you.
We get it.
Hey, tomorrow's the Festival of Ice, so we'll get to do that ice
Ooh.
fishing shit.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Probably should go give our dog some water. We've been really
Fishing
neglecting
time.
that.
I did
poor
that
dog.
yesterday.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Well,
I'm not a complete monster.
I was gonna say there's a first for everything then. Any mushrooms in that
Where
cave?
are the shrooms?
Oh, I got those yesterday.
Oh.
If you want, I can go head down toward Marnie Way, and
Yeah.
see what she's charging for a chicken.
Chicken, chicken, bok, bok.
Yep.
Put some hay in the silo.
I'll put some hay in your silo if you know what I mean. You feel me?
Where are you going?
I don't know.
It's locked.
Yeah.
No.
9 a.m. We can go scavenge, see if there's anything we can pick up.
I'm gonna go back to the forest then and try to fish.
Oh, okay.
Get that special fish.
Yeah, forgot about that guy. I need some bait on my fishing rod, though. So
Oh, hey,
I'm
what's
gonna-
the cart's here? What's in the cart? Duck egg. Ooh, I'm gonna buy this duck egg because you need it for
a bundle?
a bundle.
Okay. Sounds good. Do you have any bait in any of your chests? Or any worms? Or
No,
bug
but I have
guts?
bug meat.
Yeah, bug meat. Okay. I'm going to steal some from you.
Cool.
Let's see here. Here we go.
I forgot these slimes are like pretty peaceful for the most part in here.
Yeah. I need to... Oh, wait. Wrong button. Okay.
Cut a carp. There is a special fish you can only catch in here though, right?
Yeah, pretty sure there is.
Do you need something special for it?
Not 100% sure. Would you like me to
Alright.
consult the Stardew Valley Wikipedia?
Not yet.
Okay. Alright, so I got some bait for my fishing rod, and now that I'm heading back that way anyway, I'll check in with Marnie and see what she's charging.
Oh, got a lost book. That's cool.
Nice.
From fishing. Butts.
Purchase animals.
No,
Chicken.
slime.
Alright,
Oh, God.
and there's the coop.
Stop it.
Alright, what do you want to name the new chicken?
Oh, that's up to you. Steven.
Steven? Okay. Steven the chicken. I'm going to make it so. Great, I'll send little Steven to her new home right away.
Well.
But you know what? It's 2019.
Yep.
Gender's non-binary. Who gives a fuck? Steven can be a girl's name. Who gives a shit?
All I'm carping is these fucking catches.
All I'm carping is these catches. So, if anybody's seeing the stream later when I upload it, Ben will be dead from the stroke that he's having right now. And I just want to say, it's been fun playing games with you every once in a while. I'm really upset I'm going to have to find somebody new that's willing to do this. But
someone's got to take over my account so we can keep the same...
Yeah. I guess I'll just have to find a new dad. A new dad. I had a dad, but he wasn't good enough, so you're my new dad. Now I gotta find a new dad. And this has been our dramatic theater piece for the evening.
God.
Play in 3 acts.
Well, tried to go give the wizard some holly, but he was not having it.
He didn't want to kiss you.
He was mad.
Well, you'll have that from time to time. Sometimes you gotta piss a wizard off to get somewhere, you know what I mean?
I do, unfortunately.
Oh, man. Man, nothing on the beach today besides a piece of coral. Coral. Oh, so you were talking about... What's wrong?
Running out of hay.
Running out of hay? Do you want me to go buy some hay?
I might go do it.
Okay. I mean,
Peanut looks angry.
I'm like right here, though. You want to buy this hay?
All right, sure.
All right. Fuck you. Anyway, speaking of things that we've been watching, I've watched the first 5 episodes of that Umbrella Academy show.
Oh, is that any good?
It's very good.
All right. I think I might try to convince Jess to watch that.
Yeah, it's. I haven't read the comics, but it is. If you're not familiar with the concept or the author, or the writer, I should say, it's Gerard Way's project. He's the lead singer of My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
And the guy who did the art for the comics is another artist I like, that Gabriel Ba guy, or however the hell you pronounce his last name.
That name doesn't sound familiar.
It's like B-A, and then there's like an accent mark over the A. But he's... I know I've read something. I've never read Umbrella Academy, the comic series that the show's based on. How many more pieces of hay do we need?
I don't know. We're down to 1 out of 250 that we can hold in the silo, so
I'm gonna purchase a bunch more then. But no, it's a fantastic show.
Nice.
I've been watching it at work off and on this week, so I've got I think it's a 10-episode series, so I've got 5 more episodes to go. I really like the character work in it. The characters are like, they have really, it's a weird phrase, but like they have satisfying arcs.
Okay.
Like I kind of feel for each and every one of the characters in a different way.
Yeah.
Like there's like the drug addict brother, and you start to like, I won't get too much into it, but you start to see like physical manifestations of like some of the visions and voices he's hearing and stuff. And Ellen Page kind of plays like the outcast of the Umbrella Academy kids.
Oh, okay.
And she's really good in that role. And I
guess I didn't even realize she was in it.
Yeah, she's fantastic in it. There's kind of a weird relationship between. Okay, so the premise is they're kind of like superheroes, but they're like some of them are more like renegade superheroes that kind of just do whatever they want.
Oh, that's not. Good lord.
But yeah, they all have like some kind of special ability, and
Yeah.
Ellen Page is the only one that doesn't have a special ability.
Oh.
And so she's like the outcast. So what happened was there was like this rich billionaire guy that adopted all these kids because he knew they were all special, but they were being looked over. And oh yeah, so that's like the most fascinating part to me. I think they go more into it in the comics from the way I understand it, but they're unique because they were all born at the exact same moment.
Okay.
Or something like that. Yeah, they didn't explain it. They kind of glossed over that in the first episode, but that's like the hook is like, hey, all these babies were born like at exactly the same time, and this rich billionaire goes and he's like, hey, parents, you want some money since these kids are kind of a surprise to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the other thing. The women that gave birth to the children weren't pregnant. I don't think. Like they just kind of gave birth.
It was
to
like
them.
immaculate conception.
Yeah, immaculate
type
conception
stuff.
deal. Yeah. So yeah, it's
Alright.
it's a fascinating show. There's a lot of depth to it, surprisingly.
Cool.
It kind of okay. So have you seen the Kingsman movies?
Yeah.
So you know, like the church scene, like like you know how there's like
Wonders.
there's like those set piece like action scenes.
Yeah.
So this is the way that show's set up. There's like one big set piece action scene per episode, and then the rest of it's kind of like character development and stuff. But the action scenes are really cool. I really like them a lot.
That's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, check that out if you get a chance, Ben and everybody else.
Yeah. I think I will. Kids at school have been talking about it a little bit. I said they liked it. Oh, this bat.
I feel like Umbrella Academy is definitely going to be a show that within the next couple months we're going to see some Hot Topic merch for.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be one of those. I'm surprised there isn't already. One of my friends from college was actually on Twitter the other day saying, because he's been a fan of the thing since the comic came out. He's just like, it's 2019 and I'm in Hot Topic. He's just like, I just want to look for Umbrella Academy merch. He's like, and you don't have any. But yeah, no, it's good stuff. And then, my mind's been kind of all over the place lately. So my go-to lately has been turning on Bob Ross episodes on Netflix.
Oh, nice.
I fucking love Bob Ross. I have a little Bob Ross pop figure on my desk at work.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could be having like the worst day in the entire world, and all I'd have to do is come home and put Bob Ross on.
Nice.
I love watching him. And then yeah, go ahead.
We're trying to finish up Punisher.
Yeah, so Netflix is kind of like fucking around with all their Marvel stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
that just all but confirms
we're enjoying
that
the second season. I think Justin's enjoying it a little bit more than I am, but it's good. Like it's still enjoyable.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a bummer that there won't be a season 3, at least not on Netflix.
Yeah, this kind of all but confirms that there's going to be a Disney/Marvel streaming service.
I really like John Barenthal as the Punisher. I think they do a really good job with him. I think he does a really good characterization of it.
Yeah. I liked him back as Shane in The Walking Dead. Like that was one of the few characters that kept me watching that. And then when they got rid of him on that show, it was like, well, he's good at playing a real shithead for sure.
Yeah.
I can't say I've seen. Let me think about the Netflix Marvel shows. I only watched half of a season of Daredevil.
Okay.
Never finished it. I don't know why. I didn't dislike it, I don't think. Haven't watched Luke Cage. Haven't watched Punisher.
I think you would like Punisher. The first season's pretty good. This second season, like, there's some drawn out episodes. I think there's drawn out episodes in every one of those Marvel shows, though. So.
Luke Cage is the one you told me you think I'd like the best, though, right?
I really like Luke Cage. I remember really liking Luke Cage. I didn't watch season 2 of it, though, so.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a season 2 of that.
Yeah.
I remember when Jessica Jones first got on Netflix, Chris and I were very excited because we really like Kristen Ritter and David Tennant.
Yeah.
And there was just something weird about his character in that. Like a weird, like, I know.
He's creepy as hell.
I know that's the point, but like just the weird rapey vibes he was giving off and all that other stuff. Man, fuck that. I couldn't watch it. Like it made like that's one of the few things I turned off. I was like, this is making me actively uncomfortable. Like I can't watch this. So I mean, props to him. He was very skeevy and he played the role well. But it's like, man, like you're so like sweet and quirky and charming as Doctor Who. And like that's the only thing I've ever known that man in that, and as Barty Crouch Jr. in Harry Potter. That's the only two things I've ever seen him in. But I fucking love Doctor Who. He's my favorite Doctor, and seeing him in a role like that was very jarring for me.
Sure.
Not to say it like affected the quality of the show or anything, because the rest of that, show could be fine, but I was just like not feeling it. So yeah, I think I've only seen partial seasons of Marvel shows. I don't think I've seen any whole season of any of them.
I remember liking enough the first season of Daredevil.
Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people were unhappy with the second season.
Yeah, I don't think I liked it as much.
Yeah, that's what I heard pretty much across the board.
I do like the Kingpin in that show, though.
Is that Vincent D'Onofrio plays?
Yeah, he's exquisite.
Yeah, he's a pretty good actor.
Yeah.
At least in those kind of roles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking the other day what I want my next show to be after Umbrella Academy, and I don't know.
We might watch Russian Doll before we watch Umbrella Academy.
That has Natasha Lyonne in it. That looks pretty fascinating. Yeah. TC watched that, and he said he enjoyed it quite a bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh, the festival has begun near Marnie's Ranch.
So Russian Doll is literally almost just like Happy Death Day, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like Happy Death Day or like Groundhog's Day.
Yeah.
Type of stuff. So yeah, I want to watch that.
Seems kind of fascinating.
Yeah.
I'm hanging out by the festival thing here, waiting for you to come in.
On my way.
Yeah, I've been losing interest in things very quickly, like even more than usual lately.
Sorry, I was trying to chop your head off.
It's alright. You didn't succeed, unfortunately. Oh, look at the big titty
cool
mermaid.
Pair.
Big titty mermaid over here.
This cool pair. It me.
Is there anything else to do here besides the ice fishing competition?
The fact that you don't slide on the ice is some nonsense.
Yeah. What are you doing, Chucklefish? Fix your fucking game. Also, speaking of like water and ice, falling in the water in Metro for the first time was fucking terrifying.
Oh yeah?
Because they don't like let you swim in that game. So when you fall in the water, it's just this animation of you like struggling, like almost like you're like drowning for a minute, and then you pull yourself back up like off of the shore you fell off of or whatever.
Oh boy.
The way I found that out, I think the reason why it was extra jarring for me is because I was running from a creature and I was like, I'm just going to jump in this water and see what happens, see if I can swim. It turns out you totally can't.
Nice.
So that's another thing, that the navigation's weird because it's like this like bunch of separate pieces of land separated by these small bodies of water, and so it's like trying to figure out ways around it because you can't just swim across.
Yeah.
But welcome to the Festival of Ice. The highlight of today's festival is the ice fishing competition. We set up this frozen lake and stocked it full of fish. Just let me know when you're ready to compete. Let's go, bitch!
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Yes. Let's fish.
Let's fish. Let's get it. Let's begin, folks.
All right. Let's do it.
He's really good at building the suspense, isn't he?
That's some nonsense. This guy started immediately. Oh, gosh darn it. Oh, God.
The struggle of throwing a cast short enough to go in one of these.
Yeah, I know.
You pretty much just have to push the cast button and then immediately let go.
Yep.
Remember the last time Aaron and I went fishing when his parents still had the cabin and the boat?
Yeah.
And we were out in the middle of the lake. It was, oh my God, it was going to be such a fun day. And then just all this disastrous shit started happening.
Oh, God.
Like neither one of us knew how to like retie a fishing line once it broke.
Oh, boy.
And we both fucking broke our fishing lines off. So we were like, all right, let's make the best of it. Like, because we were just like, we had the motor off and we were like out in the middle of the lake. And the fucking motor wouldn't start.
Oh, boy.
And so Aaron's like on his cell phone. We're out in the middle of this lake trying to get cell phone service to call his dad because neither one of us knows how to like fix a motor.
Yeah,
and we can't figure, so His dad like had to walk us through it. Like I don't know, I can't remember what the solution was. Like he just like had to turn some kind of handle or nozzle on it or something.
Yeah.
But God, what a fucking terrifying notion that was, just being trapped on a body of water.
Gotta swim to the shore.
Yeah.
Abandon the ship.
Thinking about it now, maybe that's why the shit in Metro scared me so much, because it brought back some, you know, PTSD about being trapped on the lake.
Come on, I need fish.
But yeah, that was fun. Were you? Yeah, you were there the time that we took the boat out and we just like jumped off the side of the boat into that swimming area in that lake. That was fun.
Come on, I need one more. I now have 6.
How's that 7 feel, bitch?
Oh, you son of a bitch.
How's that 7 feel?
Bad. You're a lot of fish. You son of a bitch.
All right, hold on 1 minute. Just give me a minute. Just give me 1 minute. I just need a minute. Just give me 1 minute. If I could just have a moment.
There it is. Oh God.
Oh man. What's my prize? Oh shit! I got a sailor's cap.
Oh my God, I'm so upset.
I got a fishing tackle. I got 3 fishing tackle and a bait. Oh man. Coming up Josh tonight, baby. Now let's release these poor fish. All over your fucking head, Mayor Lewis. I'm gonna kick you into this box of fish. I can't believe I won. Well, time to head home.
My new sailor's hat. You mother...
Here we go. Hold on a minute.
Going to sleep.
Oh man, I'll give you one of my fishing tackle as a consolation prize for coming in second. I'll share my prize with you. All right, which one? All right, which one do you want? I have a dressed spinner, which increases the bite rate when fishing. The barbed hook, which works best on slow, weak fish, and then I have a magnet bait.
I don't know which one you want to get rid of.
There you go.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. I feel like you deserved something. 6 fish is a lot. If I caught 6 fish in 2 minutes, I'd be a professional fisher.
Woof, woof, woof. He's a dog. Living off the land.
Living off the land!
There it is.
Welcome to my 9 o'clock at night brain. Since being up since like 6 this morning.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, like I said in the group chat earlier, today was food day at work, which meant it was also toilet day, aka going to the toilet day. Had way too much.
What food do y'all get?
Okay, so can I just say, I love the people I work with. Love the office I work in. We all start work at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
People are already eating at 7, Ben.
What are they eating?
Okay.
Is it breakfast or is
no,
it like
it's okay.
Pasta?
No, it's not pasta exactly. The closest thing I had to a breakfast food this morning was a dip that I dipped tortilla chips in, so not breakfast. Okay. But the dip, I found a lost library book. The dip had sausage, tomatoes, and cream cheese in it. So it was like a breakfast dip, but that was not the intent, because in this office, in this house, we start eating as soon as we're all there. So we were having a baby shower for one of our bosses today, and That's what the whole thing was for. And
All
as
right.
soon as she got there, everybody's like, "Hey, let's eat." So, so at my old job when we had food days, it was usually like, "Oh, hey, like one of the doctors have bought us all lunch."
Yeah.
And that was at like noon, like normal eating time.
Right.
And so, man, oh man, I fucked my stomach up this morning. I'm like eating this sausage dip, and then somebody else brought in queso dip. Somebody else brought in like a bean and corn Mexican dip. There was cookies, there was cake. And one of my buddies at work, Alex, he's been watching all of our videos. Alex, I'm sure there's going to come a time when you listen to this episode. I just want to say, man, am I the only one that feels weird about eating all this shit at 7 in the morning? If you remember to leave a comment below.
Leave a comment. Is it weird to eat at 7 in the
Is
morning?
it weird for us to eat at 7 in the morning? Because I'll tell you what, man, I had heartburn like a motherfucker the rest of the day. And I had nobody to blame but myself. But at the same time, I was peer pressured into this shit. Everybody in this fucking office was eating at 7 in the morning. I'm usually like, I don't eat anything when I wake up until like 11 o'clock. Like, I don't eat breakfast at all.
Yeah.
Because that's been the real fun thing lately, is playing the game with myself. Am I nauseated because I ate? Or am I nauseated because I didn't eat?
Oh, boy.
It's a fun game that I've been playing with myself.
Yeah.
And so this morning, I was like, ooh, I'm nauseated, but I just ate like weird food at 7 in the morning. Maybe that's why. Found another lost library book.
Yeah, I've been finding a ton of library books. It's crazy.
But yeah, and then I got some killer heartburn, and the only thing I had
boy.
in my desk drawer at work was some Tums, and you know these Tums ain't going to be helping your boy with some advanced heartburn.
Yeah.
So then maybe about like 11:30, 12 o'clock, my stomach was like, hey, bro, you're hungry again. So you know what your boy did?
Chow down on some more dip.
I found another lost library book. This is 3.
I found another one too. It's ignorant.
This is crazy. But anyway, so on top, I just found another one, but it won't let me pick it up. Ben, it won't let me pick it up.
It won't let you pick it up.
It will not let me pick it up.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, there we go.
I wonder
Got it.
Okay, I think because I picked one up at the exact same time, and so I had to like.
It was weird. Like, okay, so you know the area over by the quarry?
Yeah.
It was on like that little mass of land right before the bridge, and it got stuck in the land, like on the hill there.
Oh, weird.
But anyway, so
I found another one, by the way.
Jesus. On top of all that food today, we also had like taco stuff brought in.
Ooh.
So, Talaki Paki, which is the Mexican restaurant right down the road from where I work, they have like the best like Mexican rice I've ever eaten. It's like really good. So like I was like, man, like I'm feeling good again. Like I'm gonna eat some rice. I'm gonna make like, I'm not gonna put too much stuff on this burrito since I wasn't feeling good just a little bit ago. But I'm gonna eat this burrito real quick. And then, oh man, they got some 7-layer dip. Your boy loves some 7-layer dip, so you got to put some of that on the plate. And and then, oh man, somebody made these cookies, and you got to try these cookies because you can't offend anybody, so you got to eat these cookies too. And oh shit, there's Pepsi, there's Coke. Oh man, and your boy's feeling like shit again. So yeah, it's a real. Today was a day.
Real situation.
Yeah, again, Alex, I'm sure you're going to be listening to this at some point, buddy. And by no means am I knocking our place of work or anybody that we work with. But man, I think from now on, I'm just going to sit it out when people are eating at 7 in the morning. If I have to be the trendsetter, that's like, can we go back to normal eating hours? I'm willing to take that bullet. Oh, this has been Food Chat 2019.
Alright.
But yeah, so that's been my day pretty much.
Yeah. Got enough stuff to make 13 of these advanced sprinklers.
Okay.
I'll make 10 of them instead of all 13, I think.
Okay.
These guys are nice. I like the advanced ones.
I think we can call the recording after this because we're just about at the hour mark.
All right.
That's about how long we do these episodes, I think. Got some mushrooms in the old cave here. Let's see, how's the new chicken acclimating in here? Steven the girl chicken.
Right. Because how many do these cover? Or is the 8 adjacent tiles every morning, right? So these can actually be set up in a grid, if I'm not mistaken.
I heard a joke today that I'm going to share with you now.
Yeah. Okay.
How do you catch a unique rabbit?
Oh boy, how do you catch a unique rabbit? Huh. I don't know.
You sneak up on it. How do you tame a unique, how do you tame a unique rabbit?
I got nothing.
Tame thing. You sneak up on it.
These are deeply upsetting.
Isn't it amazing how the squeakiest clean of jokes are the most offensive?
That hurt though.
Oh man.
It pained my soul.
This has been Joke Hour with Josh and Ben.
Oh,
Check out my comedy podcast on iTunes.
Hey,
Squeaky
hey,
clean.
no, but for real, I hated that.
That's a joke you could tell your grandma.
She would punch me.
What kind of weird punching grandma do you have?
Listen.
Oh, okay. Speaking of grandmas. No.
Not okay.
Speaking of grandmas, I got a grandma story for you today also.
How do you tame a unique grandma?
Okay.
Oh.
So I work with Aaron's cousin now.
Yeah.
And she yesterday made a remark that said, "Oh, Josh's famous line. What's Josh's famous line again?" And I was like, I don't know. What are you talking about? And she was just like, "I'm sorry you had to see that. That's your famous line." And so I spent the better part of my day yesterday being severely distraught, wondering what I had said or done
Oh my
in the
god.
past to deserve this.
Yeah.
At which point, Aaron calls me when he gets off work. And I said, Aaron, your cousin said some things to me today. And I wanted to see if you know what I'm talking about. And he's like, all right, go ahead. So I told him what she said. And he started laughing, like losing his shit laughing. And he goes, Josh, he's like, I'm going to give it to you straight. Long time ago, you did something in front of my family. He's like, I don't remember exactly what it was. But when you were done, you turned around and said, I'm sorry you had to see that. And my family thought it was the funniest thing in the world. My grandma mentions it to me every time we talk now. When my cousin's dad asks about you, he brings that story up. And none of us know what the story's about. So today, of course, I'm still distraught about this because I don't know what the story's about.
So freaking funny.
And I go straight to the source. I'm like, hey, Aaron's cousin.
Yeah.
What the fuck? So do you want to know what it was? It's the most underwhelming thing ever. It must have been back when Aaron and I were like teenagers and like learning how to drive, or like when I was like still learning how to like back up. So I guess I was like backing up and I was doing a very, very bad job and I had to keep retrying. And when I got out of the car, I looked at them with a straight face and I said, I'm sorry, you had to see that. And that's the whole thing.
Amazing.
So that's my legacy.
Hey, this magnet replaces bait.
Oh,
it's like
nice.
a different type of bait for like treasure hunting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still love.
I was like
how
trying to
your
put it on my
character...
thing, and then like the bait came off, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
That's not how this works.
I still love how your character just glides around the screen like you're a ghost.
Yes.
But anyway, I'm glad we've had this chance to tell some stories, tell some jokes tonight. We've had some fun here tonight.
Oh goodness. Superfish.
Oh, he has a
boy.
legendary fish?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Nope. Did not. Did not. He had like a little hat on and everything.
Yep, that's the legendary fish.
Oh gosh, he's back. Oh god.
Yeah, it's the legendary winter fish. You're going to need some better bait and tackle for that guy.
Oh no, this is just a regular fish.
These ling cods are really hard to catch too, by the way.
Oh, you ass. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Oh no. Oh no. 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 No.
So yeah, you're literally like, I don't know if you noticed this or like, I don't know how much research you've done into the fishing for this game, but you're standing at the one and only spot that you can catch this legendary fish at.
Oh really?
Yes.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's like the one that looks like, I think it looks like a finger, like pointing kind of.
Okay.
But I can't remember what they said on the Stardew Wikia.
Man, this sucks.
Hey, and speaking of cod, John and I yesterday on our Apex stream were talking about weird food and drinks that you should avoid to not get all phlegmy before you talk into a microphone on a stream or whatever. And like he's basically just like, avoid sugar, carbs, and all this other stuff. And he was like, but you can eat fish. He's like, if you eat fish like cod or salmon or whatever, you will not be phlegmy when you talk.
Boy, oh boy.
Are you still trying to catch that legendary fish?
Yeah, I was. It wasn't even the legendary one that time. It was just a random one. And he still got away from me.
I'm literally, my character's right on top of yours. Let's
pretty peeved about it.
Let's tag team this boy. Oh, it's 11:20.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
Treasure chest. Treasure chest.
Oh, God bless. Okay, bye.
I got a treasure chest.
Over it. I need something.
Man, your boy's got a full inventory here.
Nice. I need what? A hook? Makes your catch more secure.
Yeah.
That's what I need. I need that barbed hook.
I will say that we have followed Krista and I when we played this game and got serious about catching all the legendary fish. None of those things are like 100% foolproof. Like, these fuckers will fight you no matter what. You kind of just have to get lucky. Like, keep encountering it back to back, and you can actually see the fish getting a little bit tired, and it stops fighting a little bit. But it's completely random.
Whew.
Anchor's only one of the legendary fish I haven't caught in my game, and it's the hardest one.
Oh, yeah.
I tried to catch it one time and said never again. Glass shards. Glass shards. Glass shards.
Gonna get you.
Yeah.
Sell this diamond.
Oh, speaking of chanting things, I told you about my buddy coming up to me at work and chanting Assword, didn't I? So again, shout out Alex. Thanks for watching our videos. We really do appreciate it.
It's extremely funny.
Yeah, it caught me off guard and it was really funny. And I really appreciate you, buddy. You have been awesome to talk to about this. He says he really enjoys our channels. He likes our banter back and forth.
Yay.
So yeah, I'm glad we're entertaining somebody out there.
Hey, you better get in that bed. You can pass out.
Oh shit. Fuck. Fuck.
Now you've done it.
Oh my god!
Can't believe you've done this.
Wait, did I get in the bed? Oh man, I just made it, I think.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, I'm in that bed.
You
Pretty sure I passed out. Pretty sure I passed out in the bed. All right. That's a good way to end it. Can't think of a better way. Thank you again for watching another episode of Sunset and Stardew with Adjective Noun Gaming tonight. Got Buddy Ben with us. It's been a pleasure, Ben.
Been a pleasure. That's my name.
Been a pleasure. Mr. Pleasure was my father. Call me Ben. Good night, folks.